Hello, so in today's video we're gonna work on the 2017 Tesla Model S with the MCU1 system. So that's the central computer that allows you to change all the settings, use the sat-nav and so on. So Tesla offered the upgrade to MCU2 versions with its faster, more responsive, and it adds also some new features to your car. But at the moment it costs around 1,500 to 2,000 euro to do that. So that includes new screen and new hardware, both screens actually. So MCU1, it's that's two screens working separate, and in MCU2, as far as I know, the both screens are kind of working as part of one system, which is also more powerful and more responsive and better than the older version. So the main issues with MCU1 is that it's lagging, it's slow, it's some features may not work at times. It's actually not too bad at the moment when I'm parked and I just browsing through this different settings. Also map are quite responsive, but once you start driving, yeah, you can see the routing is quite slow as well. I did some research, and there is some settings in your car that you can turn off or change to make the system to basically to ease on the CPU that is on the system, so it will start working a bit better when you change them. But that's mean you probably turn off you need to turn off some features that you may want to be using. The worst thing that I noticed would be the web browser. So at the moment it doesn't work at all. Yeah, so at the moment I can't even turn on my camera. I probably will need to. Yeah, so the system it's frozen at the moment. So one idea that I found that I think may be working is actually go and factory restore the unit. Because I only bought that car a few days ago, it will make sense also to remove all the data that's maybe still in the system from the previous users. And the same as your phones or tablets, over time they are getting slower. They gathering some data, unnecessary data, and that slow them down. And usually when you do factory restore on your phone or if you have any tablet at home or laptop, it will work much better after that. So hopefully, yeah, so it's just rebooting itself at the moment. So that just proved that it's not working great. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do factory restore, and we'll see if that will improve any of the system or usability. Okay, so to perform a factory reset, you need to go to car settings and then service. Your car need to be on park as well to have that option available. Go to factory reset. Now you put in your Tesla login and password. Okay, once you have your password in, it will ask you if you sure that you want to perform the reset. So we go reset. Screen goes blank, and I just get a notification from Tesla app now on my phone that the car is resetting. So both screens are blank at the moment. Okay, it may take a while, so I just record another video when it finishes. Okay, it's been like 2, maybe 3 minutes. The screens, both screens were flashing. Now I think that it's coming back to life. The driver screen is on. Yeah, the main screen is just on, and it says that the factory reset is complete. Okay, so we are back after the factory restart is completed. I went for a quick drive and I check all the settings, because after you do the factory restore, all your settings will be wiped. So all drivers seats, steering wheel setup, all connected Bluetooth devices, Wi-Fi passwords, that will have to be all need to be configured again. So what I did, I just went through all the settings to make sure they are set up the same as I had them before. In general, it seems that the screen is working a bit faster. I didn't have any freezing or reboot as you see before. I tried to route some navigation routes. It seems a bit faster. It's not a huge difference, but it seems it's working better. What's interesting, when I go to heating settings, I noticed that there are 3 new buttons here that wasn't here before, or maybe I didn't notice them, but that's my impression, that I didn't have them before. Yeah, in general it seems that it's more responsive when you just going through all different settings. And probably the biggest difference you can notice straight away, it's the actual internet is kind of back working. Of course, the browser in the older units won't be working with many of the new websites. It's like YouTube. It will probably load, but you won't be able to play any videos. But let's say you can go on Google. Yeah, so as you can see, it's working now, and it's working much faster than it was, because before it wasn't working at all, or it was very, very slow. And what else we can check? I don't know if that's the proper website. So it's still slow, but it should load the website eventually. So you will have some functionality in there. And one more thing that I want to show you was that actually the car manual is back working, because in some of the older cars it just don't display anything in here. Yeah, so as you can see, I already was checking some information about tires. Yeah, so if you go driving mirrors, so it's all there, so you can just have a quick look through your manual if you're not sure how to use something. It's handy to have, and it wasn't working before either. So in conclusion, oh look, we have the website loaded already. In conclusion, if you don't want to spend another 1,500-2,000 euro to replace the unit, the factory reset, especially if you just bought the car secondhand, as I did, it's probably worth of try. It should improve a bit the functionality of the system you have already, and hopefully it will make it better for use. It won't be any crashes or any issues.